Daily Devotionals for April 22nd. Today's scripture reading will be Genesis 30, verses 22 through 24. Then God remembered Rachel, and God listened to her and opened her womb. And she conceived and bore a son and said, God has taken away my reproach. So she called his name Joseph and said, the Lord shall add to me another son. Now there's several things that's taken place here. Of course, you know, Jacob, he had to marry Leah first and then Rachel. And back in chapter 29, verse 31, it said, the Lord saw that Leah was unloved. So apparently, Jacob, the little note here says that he hated her. Now, I don't know that, but anyhow, she wasn't loved like Rachel was. So it said, God opened her womb, but Rachel was barren. So both girls were unable to conceive, but because of her unloveliness by her husband, God opened her womb and she conceived. So now, you know, both the girls had handmaidens, which Rachel had Bilhah and Leah had Zilpah. So they also had children by Jacob. So now what happens? God remembers Rachel. I think he saw her in all her distress, and he remembered her, and he listened to her, and he opened her womb. But now she conceives. She says, God has taken away my reproach. Okay, she's now able to have children. That was really a big deal then. It's like you get married and you start having children right away. You know, you're building the next generation. But she says, and she has a prophecy here. She said, she called his name Joseph and said, the Lord shall add to me another son. Now, I don't know if she was foreseeing this, but she prophesied that she would have yet another son, which of course she did, Benjamin, and she would die during the birth of that child, or right after the birth of the child. But the thing is, God heard her. He closed her womb that she couldn't conceive. This was all part of his plan. Isn't that amazing? You know, God has the perfect plan. Both sisters' wombs were closed, but because of the rejection that Leah experienced, he opened her womb, but yet he chose to keep Rachel barren until the right time. And why was that? Well, I don't know. God knows and I don't, but it was part of his perfect plan. It was very interesting. She prophesied that she would yet have another son. She didn't say, I'll have 6 more. She said she would be given another one. Okay, till next time, be blessed.